Welcome everyone. I'm Brittany. This is Cheyenne. Our channel is the Three Sisters Homestead. We are in Hardiness Zone 6A, Northern Indiana. You'll be seeing a lot of in-ground gardening from us. We also are going to be doing some container gardening at my house and raised bed garden at my house. The in-ground garden will be at our parents' home. We are just going to go over our MA Gardener orders. I did place one order and then she went back through and picked out some things that she thought would be kind of, interesting to experiment with. We also have 2 orders in the same thing. I had already placed an order, but she went back through and picked out some things. So we have 2 orders from them as well. First, I'm going to go over the MI Gardener order. So since we did make 2 different orders, we did get 2 free seed packets. They're both the same. They just say salad bowl mix. And they just got a cute little picture, a bunch of veggies on there. This salad bowl mix is like a cut and come again lettuce that we're gonna plant in some of these little containers outside on my front porch. So first we have the Stowell Evergreen sweet corn. That is going to be for our Three Sisters garden. Then I have the rattlesnake pole beans. That's going to be for our Three Sisters garden as well. And then we have some squash that I will show you guys later. We have these regular Roma tomatoes. We're really trying to ramp up our production on our paste tomatoes so that we can make a lot of our spaghetti sauce and salsas and some soup bases like chili and stuffed pepper soup. That way we have those and we can freeze that stuffed pepper soup and not have to make it fresh through the winter. I have Aunt Molly's ground cherry. We have never tried these before. We really think that the kids will like these. We're going to try to teach them, instead of putting our regular cherry tomatoes up by my parents' porch, we're going to put these out there in some garden beds that they have along the walkway. They try to eat the cherry tomatoes even when they're green. So when these are ripe, they fall off the plant. So we're going to try to teach them, that when they fall off, that they are ready to eat, and that's when they're allowed to eat them. We have this black creme tomato. This is kind of comparable to the Cherokee purple. They kind of look exactly the same. This one gets a little bit darker than the Cherokee purple, but this was actually my favorite tomato that we grew last year. And we have the Clemson spineless okra. This is another one that we haven't grown before. And we have just a regular sweet banana pepper. These are the 2 squash that we got from MI Gardener. This is just a black beauty zucchini. And then yellow crookneck squash. And then Cheyenne is going to go over these 2 because these are 2 of the ones that she had found that she really wanted to get.
This first one, borage, is just a pretty blue flower. Use borage to flavor salads, pickles, cream cheese spreads, or cook and eat it like a spinach. Milkweed. Our mom really wants to help the butterfly population.
The monarchs specifically.
So we got that to plant around the driveway.
That is it from our MI Gardener order, and we're going to go on to the Baker Creek order. Like I said, we did have 2 orders from this one as well, so we did get 2 free seed packets from them as well. These are the Thorburns terracotta tomatoes. These are just a big red slicer tomato. We've never tried these ones before either, but I'm kind of excited to try a new variety this year. Then I did accidentally order the ground cherries from Baker Creek as well. They were cheaper with MI Gardener, so I was going to remove these from my Baker Creek order, and I just looked over it. I got the Craig's Grande Jalapeno. Last year, we made some cowboy candy, and we ended up only getting 1 small half-pint jar, and then after we let it sit for the 30 days that it's recommended to sit, we actually let it sit a bit longer, about 3 or 4 months. After we tried it, we were like, okay, we got to make a lot more of this year. We got the Sugar Rush Peach. This is another one that I haven't tried yet. I see a lot of YouTubers grow this pepper, and I've heard lots of great things about it, so I thought we just had to try this one. It says, peach-colored fruits are packed with loads of super sweet tropical flavor, and the seeds bring a smoky, complex heat. So another thing is we didn't want to get anything that is too hot. We have a disabled niece. Her name's Mackenzie, and her and our other nephew, his name's Four. He's Roy the Fourth, but we just call him Four. We didn't want to get anything that's too hot because she will just go out and pick any pepper, any tomato. She does not care what it is. She goes out there and she picks it, and she will just eat it right out there in the garden. I have 3 different beans. We got the Jade bush bean. We grew these last year, and I think that this one was our favorite flavor-wise. And the dragon tongue bush beans. These are kind of like the rattlesnake pole beans. As you can see, they are kind of striped purple. The kids think these ones are pretty fun. Our nephew Four said this is the one that he is most excited about. This one, I've seen a lot of people grow this as well. It is the yard-long bean. We are actually going to be making another video of us coming up with a trellis for these, as we don't really have any trellis system in our in-ground garden, but we're going to be figuring something out for that. We aren't sure if that's going to mean we're getting cattle panels and doing it that way, or if we're going to look around my parents' property and find something instead of buying a cattle panel. She has got a couple here that she's going to go over.
I had wanted to try some teas this year. The first one I got was Marvelous Mix. It attracts beneficial insects and helps repel pests, so hopefully that'll help us out. And then I got Chamomile Kelly Golden. They easily self-sow, so hopefully we won't have to replant them next year. And then Agastache Navajo Sunset. These ones thrive in poor, so hopefully they'll just take off. And they're good for hummingbirds and bees.
And was that one for the tea as well?
Yes.
Okay.
These all 3 are for teas. The mint, chamomile, and Agastache.
We had to look up how to say that.
And then we got Bok Choy. We've never tried this, but we've heard it's supposed to taste like Brussels sprouts. And their maturity is 25 to 45 days, so hopefully we can plant this along with our lettuce and harvest those at the same time. And then the last one we got was balloon flower. It's just a pretty flower, I thought. And when they're maturing, they'll be in a ball, or balloon, as they're called. And when they're ready, they'll bloom open.
Okay, that makes everything we had from Baker Creek. And then I do have a couple more here that I got from Walmart. I actually have never seen this brand before. It's called Back to the Roots. And I thought this was pretty cool, but they have a little, like a dog ear on them that says that these are great for pollinators. I mean, you know, pretty much we know sunflowers are good for the pollinators, but I just thought it was kind of cool that they were advertising that on there. On the back, it says, grow one, give one. Share a picture of your garden and we'll donate seeds to a school of your choice. So I went ahead and I picked up a couple of these, just that sunflower and then a dinosaur kale. I see a lot of people grow this one as well, so I thought that this would be kind of cool. I thought the kids might think that it looked different than some of the other plants that we grow, so I thought they might have fun with that one. Then we also got some Walla Walla onions. We've never grown onions before. I was going to order them as sets from a company, but they come in a set of like 45 to 75, and I didn't want to order some Walla Wallas and something else and not have enough room to put all 75 of them out if I did get the full 75. So I bought a seed packet and we're just gonna start a little bit of each of these. This one is a yellow sweet Spanish Utah onion. Those are just all of the seeds that I purchased this year. We do have some more seeds in here, some that I saved, some that I had purchased in the past 2 years, but I'm not going to go over all of these ones, but I did want to show this lilac purple bell pepper because I haven't opened this one yet. I bought this at the end of the year in the fall last year. And then just some regular bell peppers as well. But I do have a lot more in here. Instead of purchasing the photo boxes that I see a lot of people purchase, I found these little pencil cases and I put them in here because I didn't really want to spend $25-$30 on a photo saver when I could buy one of these for $1. And I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching and we'll see you guys again next time.